Andrew actually sat down with Bridgewater's Ray Dalio, and he asked him about his biggest worry about the global economy.
I don't know whether we're beyond the point of being able to successfully manage this, and I worry then about social disruption. I worry about another leg down in the economies causing social disruptions, because deleveragings can be very painful. It depends how they're managed. But when people get at each other's throat, the rich and the poor, and the left and the right, and so on, and you have a basic breakdown, that becomes very threatening. For example, Hitler came to power in 1933, which was the depth of the Great Depression, because of the social tension between the factions. So I think it very much is dependent on how the people work this through together. I worry about the social elements.
Not surprisingly, he's also a big believer in gold. Here is what he said about owning the precious yellow metal.
I think gold should be a part of everybody's portfolio to some degree, because it diversifies the portfolio. It is the alternative money. We have a situation now where when you have too much debt leads to the printing of money to make it easier to service. So all of those things mean that some portion should be in gold.
Warren Buffett won't touch gold.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
You think he's wrong? Well, clearly you must.
I think he's making a big mistake. Yeah. Gold is like cash. It's an alternative version of cash. So over long term, it's not the best investment. Over long term, it's a little bit better than cash over long term. It is, however, when you're having a monetary crisis, when you have a fiat monetary system, and you have the need for money, debt is a promise to deliver money.
Right.
So if you look at each of those devaluations that have taken place, March 1933, President Roosevelt closes the banks and then opens them and says you can get your money. And then they broke the link with gold. And so the history over that period of time is that money can be produced. Gold is somewhat limited. It's an alternative that should be part of everybody's portfolio, but not in a big way.